Hi guys. I bet you know who this is. I'm back. Well, that's Bernie B and D and Anna Lee, and I'm back. We are full-time RVers. There's just no getting away from it. Okay, I'm back. My wife is in there mixing something, so I had to postpone. Anyway, um, when we moved in here, everything was bare. I mean, there was a cactus plant in the front and a circle thing that had flowers in it of some kind. But my grandson and my son have since planted an orange tree, a peach tree, a lemon tree, a lime tree, rose bushes, and all kinds of flowers and palm trees on this quarter of an acre that we've got here. And when they get grown up, why, we'll be able to feed half the neighborhood. We bought an RV in 2004, and when I retired in, gosh, what was it, honey? I retired in 92. In about 2005, we took off. And so this thing is going on 15 years old. And it's time to get rid of it. It runs perfect. It's only got 65,000 miles on it. Got brand new set of Michelin tires, but the inside's got wear. The floors got wear. It needs carpet. It needs this and needs that. So we decided, well, we'd buy a new RV. And we made some videos about RVs, as a matter of fact. But we got ready to buy one. We found out that if you don't own property, the banks don't want anything to do with you. It doesn't make any difference whether you got a trade in, whether you got extra money down, what it is. So we've had a hard time. So I'm not going to give up RVing. I'm pushing 80 years old, but I'm in pretty good health. So what we've decided to do is buy a house. I want to see if I can do this without ruining this video, but you guys know that for a long time I've been telling you about my books, that I've written books, and well, shoot, I can't get it. I was going to show you my bookshelf with all my books in it.
Hey, talk about it, and I'll make a video, and this video of your bookshelf and this whole office will be. Just talk about it.
I've got an office in this house. We're sitting in it now, as a matter of fact. And I keep my exercise equipment in here, my bike and my Abdur and things of that nature that I don't use as often as I should. But nevertheless, it's not bad. I have trouble walking, and I have to have a wheelchair. So, but that's some heavy work when I was younger. Now we're going to buy a house so that we'll have property. Then we're going to buy an RV. And then we'll either sell the house or we'll keep it for a wintertime home. But my wife is just like I am. I mean, you know, our greatest joy is topping a hill at about sunrise or sunset and seeing what's on the other side. When you guys know that travel, when you come, let's say you're going to head into Albuquerque and it's after dark. You can see those lights from 40 miles away. Or if you're getting ready to take out of there in the morning and you start climbing that hill west, beautiful sight. You can look back and there's just nothing like it. You know that. So anyway, we're going to buy the house. Then we're going to buy a Class A, I guess. And we'll use the house equity to help. And we'll use the fact that we are getting this property to help. We've already got the financing to buy the house, and that seemed kind of strange to me. I mean, if you can get financing to buy a house, and the bank's all for that, and they are, it looks to me like you ought to be able to walk down and plunk your credit down on an RV, but that's not the way it works.
You're gonna buy a house, take the house and use it as collateral, buy an RV, and then sell the house and take a vacation in the RV with the profit that he made from the house that he used to have collateral to get the RV.
That was the plan.
I actually love that plan.
We've tried. So That's the way things are going now. And if we buy a house, I do not want an HOA. We've been seeing a lot of stuff on TV about that. People are having trouble with HOAs. I don't know if you guys have had any experience with that or not, but we've got to have a house that we really don't want an HOA. And of course, you know I'm a writer. I write a lot. I've got if you punch BernardAlbertson.com into the internet, you're going to come up with what I have. And I don't know, what is it? 20 books or better? 20 books or better, isn't it? And plus my ministry, that's all over the world. But we have to have a place for Samantha, where Samantha can run. I'm going to have to trim my beard. In my bookshelf that will show you, will incorporate in this particular video, I've got, gosh, I don't know, 15 or 16 of my books in there that I've written and have been published, and I'm kind of proud of that for a guy that taught himself to read and write. Didn't go any further than the 10th grade. I have 20 or 25 books published. It's not a bad accomplishment for an old guy. And service, you know, U.S. Army, U.S. Coast Guard. We've got to have a place where Samantha can run. She's getting a little fat. The veterinarian told us she needed to go on a little bit of a diet. So that's most important. But I don't know. We thought maybe a Class A would be good. They've got extra room in it, and I have a couple pieces of exercise equipment that I like to use. So a dual slide, a slide on each side would be good, I think, you know. And I'll tell you, at my age, I want to have fun. If I'm climbing the hill for the last time and have to stand there and look out over the horizon, and my sun starts to set, I want to do it feeling good, quality of life, and having fun and laughter. And so I'm going to invite you to come along with us as we start to look for a house. I don't know if it's going to be in the mountains or if it's going to be in the desert. We've looked at different properties in Texas. We've looked at different properties in Oregon and Utah and Arizona and Nevada and New Mexico. And I got to tell you guys, when you travel like we've even lived in Maine. We lived in Maine. My goodness, the snow was up to the bottom of the stop signs. But it's a beautiful state. And one of the things that's on my bucket list is I want to get up to Washington State. I want to see Washington State, Montana, Wyoming, and the Dakotas. I've been about every place but that. Of course, I have no desire to go to Hawaii. My mom and dad lived there for a long, long time. But come along with us as we shop for a home, and then I'm going to have you come along with us as we shop for an RV again. Speaking of that, you know, these videos that we've made, we were checking yesterday or day before yesterday. And do you know that we have had over 500,000 people view our videos? Can you imagine that? An old guy like me? 500,000. We did a video on the cost of living in an RV. I think that was the name of it. And that's had almost 200,000. We did a video some time ago about an A-liner. An A-liner. And they've had 25 or 28,000 people view that thing. So, I don't know, it's kind of fun, and we're having fun. And one of these days, I'm going to drag all my books out and show them to you. This one that I'm finishing, or that I'm getting ready to publish in paperback on Genesis, will have around 300 pages. And I just published Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. That's got about 610 or 20 pages. So I've really been busy. I feel good. My health's pretty good. I'm on a no-carb diet. And the first week of that was bad. Mom's used to giving us cinnamon rolls on Sunday and stuff like that. And no-carb diet was bad for about a week. But, you know, I'm used to it, and I don't have any hunger pains or anything, and I've lost about 10 pounds. and it's working out well. I'm surprised. I really am, and I exercise every day, so I figure on being around a while. Every day is a blessing. Life's sweet, bumps and all. But I'm going to close this out because it's kind of getting a little long. But I'm really happy. I want you guys to know that I'm happy. My wife's happy, and anyone that's watching this. God bless you, and I love you all. That's watching this. God bless you.
Ho ho, Santa. Ho ho, Santa.
Oh, that's Grandpa, not Santa.
You know, I tell you what, I feel like what he did, I think it was just, it was amazing.
I love you.
I love you.
Bye.